Meanwhile, in furtherance of activities marking 16 days of activism against gender-based violence for 2023, Gender, Equality, Peace and Development Center, GEPaDC, with support from European Union Act and Global Fund for Women, organized a friendly football match to kick out GBV and its menace in Borno. Zainab Adam again captured the beautiful female match between two teams representing international non-governmental organizations and national NGO staff.
Every ball kicked by these women is a ball of unity and collaborative efforts to end GBV practices, societal barriers, gender stereotypes, and stigmatization against women in the society. The 16 Days of Activism is an annual commemoration from 25th November to 10th December to advocate and ensure a brighter future and a safe society for women and girls free from gender-based violence. Representative of EU Act, Marcus Uba, said that this year's theme, Unite, Invest to Prevent Violence Against Women and Girls, says it all.
Prevention, like it is commonly said, is always better than cure. Raise awareness of the negative impact that violence and abuse have on women and children, and to rid the society of abuse permanently.
Executive Director of GEPaDC, Professor Patricia Donley, says the unity in sport shows some of the inherent rights of women and girls to be seen, heard, and to advocate for their rights and protection.
There are some of our cultures that are really not, they are quite negative against women. For example, the issue of child marriage. A child has no business with marriage. A child is a child. You know, a married person is somebody who can coordinate, somebody who can reason, somebody who, together with the husband, you can sit down and discuss. But then you find that these women are actually married to men that are a lot older than them. Then what happens to her own education, to the girl child education? And we know that even through this crisis, that without education, survival becomes almost nil. You know.
We say no to rape. We say no to discrimination. We say no to intimate partner violence. We say no to GBV. Are we standing in solidarity? Yes. And we are saying what? No.
The Novelty March for Gender Equality players also comment.
Question is, if a man should cook, if a man should wash the plates, is there anything about him that changes him from being a man? No. So these are some of the things that we ourselves have personally internalized. And then if we want to see that this world is a world where we are all free from violence, we need to join hands together and fight this fight for GBV.
Really delighted that I'm part of the game because I actually love football, and this is a very great opportunity for me to not just play and enjoy the sport, but also to create awareness against gender-based violence.
Parents should make sure that they watch their girl child, because you see men calling them my wife, and from then they start, the girl wouldn't understand what it means. She'll be sent, she'll be used. And when she's used, parents don't report it. Even when it is reported, they will go and say, abali, or but that's but that kind of a thing. We should face it squarely and fight against it.
At the end of the interesting encounter, the scoreline is 3-3 draw for both the INGOs and NNGOs, and everyone went home with the hope that the message of freedom from GBV will continue to be spread for a sane society.
So much messages to take away there indeed against gender-based violence.